welcome back to another video. Day 2 or 3, I'm losing track, at UCC here. So this is the ODSS racing day. We were prepping yesterday to try to go slower for 670. So basically, we're gonna still try and slow the truck down to go 670. We've got 2 qualifying passes to make that happen before we go into the first round of eliminations. And then we'll see what happens after that. But epic win last night against Artie. 607 turned up like it feels really good. The truck is just hauling butt. So super excited for today. There's not really any fast passes today. We're just going to see how many rounds we can go in 670 and try and get this thing consistent. So this morning we had a right front tire that was leaking out of the screws and the beads. Found an oil leak. That dipstick tube for the engine had a hole rubbed in it, so we fixed that this morning. So we've been running around a little bit, but yeah, anyway, I don't know when you guys are seeing this. Might be Saturday, might be Sunday, but we're still at Ultimate Call Out Challenge. Come out and see us. What? Oh, and the curse word right off the bat.
I didn't know you were filming.
Yeah, filming. What's up, babe? What you got?
Trying to do a gram post. Yeah.
Trying to do it for the gram. But, babe, you're looking beautiful today. Has anybody tell you how beautiful you look lately?
Not yet today.
Not yet today? Well, let me be your first, babe. What do you need? What can I help you with? Guys, pass number 1. What did you do? Oh, well, we all know Reagan's just up here having a ball. You're here? Okay, great. All right. She's playing with light switches. All right, first pass back to a 690 something. Trying to leave it 10 pounds of boost to try and slow it down. If we leave low, Reagan, chill, girl, chill. So anyway, long story short, 690 something. Still too slow. We need to try and get it. Need to try to get it to run 670. Obviously, 770 guys and 670 guys play no joke. They have their trucks dialed in at the number. So trying to play with these guys is always a little bit of a challenge because our truck makes bigger power. We always have the problem of slowing this thing down. It's a great problem to have. But anyway, don't worry. We have Silent Mike the Assassin in his lawn chair in the trailer. You know, just getting her dialed in. Michael, how do you feel about wearing shorts? It's the first time you've worn shorts the whole year. You feel pretty free? Very free. Very free. Anyway, whether win, lose, or not, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some fun. Hopefully, you guys are out here. This event is the best event out there, period. But anyway, all right. This is the part where Michael yells at me. We got the data pulled up here, and it looks like the whole point was to leave on 10 pounds, and my foot kind of got a little all over the place. I went above 10 and then below it.
Yeah, you went to 12 and a half, and then
left at 7. Yeah. So, what do you think? No changes and try and actually do what I was supposed to do? Leave at 10, see what happens?
Yeah, or leave a little harder.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think we're just like, I think the harder that I leave, the faster it will go because the 60 foot will get better. So it's kind of like playing that fine line of how hard we want to leave. So we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen one way or the other. It doesn't matter. See where the like what boost I actually left at again. It like started to fluctuate again, and like I knew that I was getting late on the bulb, and I didn't want to be you know what to the other guys, so I kind of like came in without really looking here, but I'm pretty sure I was like in that mark. I guess we'll see. So
Yeah.
whatever, obviously whatever that is, we can leave in there just a little bit higher, I would say. But I think that's pretty it's dangerous.
That'll get them on the positive side of the sheet.
Obviously, I gotta wake up a little bit on the tree, but well, so they just created the ladder 672 on the last pass, so we are definitely dangerous. What we're doing now is we're actually driving over to some scales here because I want to know what this thing actually weighs at the power that it's making turned up on that last 607 pass last night. So we are going to weigh the truck, and then the first round of eliminations is coming up, but I actually have a buy. So we don't have to race anybody. It's a pretty quick, easy, just another test pass for us to try to get dialed in a little bit more. So super happy with that. We were actually the #1 qualifier, so all good. But let's see what the truck actually weighs right now. That's way lighter than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were still in like the 7,000 pound range. So now what we can do without actually going on a dyno, which again can or cannot be accurate depending, but if you do a calculator with weight and time and speed, that is a pretty surefire way to know exactly how much power that you are making. So we'll do the calculator real quick when we get back, plug in our weight, and know exactly how much power this thing is making to run that time. And really what we're after there is just to kind of get some information, because this is still a stock block. It's not sleeved, it's not deck plated. You know, they can't take all of the power in the world. So let's go check that out. That was the second round of eliminations for 670. So we are actually going rounds. The truck is doing really well. That was actually against TJ. I'll put his Instagram down here. He's actually the guy who does the custom tunes for VP trucks on Quadzilla. So quick shameless plug for TJ. Great race, but if you guys need custom tunes on a Quadzilla for a VP truck, he is your man. He's who tuned the second gen, so great race with TJ. So we got to buy the first round. Second round was TJ, which we won. He got kind of behind, so I let off there. So 680, which is a good thing because I think I left a little hard. So if I would have ran it full out, I think I would have been faster than 670. So we don't want to break out. The whole point is to as close to 670 as possible. If someone's behind you, kind of let off. So we're kind of playing that game a little bit. So yeah. On to round 3. I'm not sure how many rounds there are or trucks that are left, but we're doing great. The truck is doing great. I am honestly on cloud 9. We are making adjustments. Me and Michael are doing our thing. It is really it's an awesome thing. So anyway, we're gonna sit around and wait till Q3 comes around, and yeah, we're gonna keep racing. are back in the shop to close out this video. Did not do a very good job of doing our outros at the track, at the channel. After our last race against Landon Miller, we went out, I believe it was round 3. Super close race. I have the time slip here in front of me that I can show you guys. Get our breakfast out of the way here. So it gets a little confusing, and you know, we got Michael here to hopefully decipher this for you guys. So I went a 672. Landon went a 678. So obviously I at the end was closer to a 670 pass, but he ended up winning. A lot of it comes down to reaction time here. So his reaction time way better than my 0.1. The printer is almost off here, but I believe it says margin of victory is 0.028 is what he won by. So I guess, can you give us like the dummy version of kind of how reaction time plays into index racing?
Yeah, because you have a dial-in time. So when the light turns green, you have 6.7 seconds. Like, that's the fastest you can go without getting a red light. So you can leave when the light turns green, and then you cannot go faster than a 670. So the time between, like, basically you can add this time to 670, which then is from the light turning green to when you got to the finish line.
So let me ask you this and maybe see if I'm right or wrong. So like on normal races, your time doesn't start until you move the tire.
Yep.
And in index racing, when the light goes green is when the timer starts.
Yes. Index racing is still whoever gets to the finish line first,
with the addition of the light starts when it's green, and your reaction time kind of tacks on to that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So if you add his time, you know, with the insto presto, Landon won.
Yes. It's just because he left before you. That's really all it is. He left before you. He saw the green light. It reacted to the green light faster than you.
Yep.
So that's really what it comes down to.
Yep. So unfortunately, went out in round 3. Super close race. But I mean, we were talking a little bit this morning. We're back in the shop getting everything cleaned up, but overall perspective on all of the passes, all of the racing, nothing but positives. It would have been great to win, of course, but you know, anyone with the last name Miller in the Fire Punk crew, they get all the credit in the world. They've got thousands of passes. They are on it. They are the people to beat at the track, and being that close to any of them or Landon, it was a great race. It was an awesome, super close race. He jabbed his brakes at the end. I just went full through it. So it was just an awesome race. But anyway, for the weekend in general, you know, we ran a multiple, so 672. We ran 2 passes that were 672 on the nose, which again, we're still a little bit off that number, but still really close to basically be competitive in 670. So we kind of have learned the truck as far as nitrosizing where we need to leave boost wise to get the truck to do that. But anyway, overall, I think it was a total of 11 or 12 passes. The truck ran flawlessly. We barely had to work on it. I've got a lot of learning to do, but again, with my limited drag racing experience, you know, a 0.1 light compared to my 0.2 to 5 that I normally can pull off, you know, is pretty good. So again, lots of progress to still be had, but lots of learning and progress this weekend, just in 10 passes. So we're knocking on that 590 number. We might actually go to the track here in the next video or so to try and nail that down. But anyway, it was awesome meeting all of you guys. It was awesome, all of the racing. Next video up, you'll see the Peterbilt breakdown on us. So make sure you guys are stay tuned for that. And I think that is pretty much, I mean, what else am I forgetting?
Congrats to Landon.
Congrats to Landon.
670.
Yep, he won 670. So again, those guys are the guys to beat. But I feel like we really We showed up. We're here, baby. We're here. But yeah, just so many people to thank that probably would be a 5-minute thanks, but Johnny from Stainless Diesel coming through clutch with that turbo. I mean, all of the guys that stand behind us all the time. Amsoil, the guys from Banks, you know, FLEECE, Freedom, that engine just taking a beat down, not skipping a beat. So I think that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the racing videos. Now that we got things running, we'll be racing more. It should be a wild ride. We got the first gen back up and going, so we've got tons of more stuff coming down the road. So make sure you guys are subscribed, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and we will see you guys in the next video.